I am sitting here with Logic just after a show at the Firehouse 13 in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm Greg Gaffney with Gag Order Radio, and I'm just going to here to ask my man Logic a few questions. And so I think the first question, which is most obvious off your last mixtape, Young Sinatra, is where the whole Sinatra thing came from. Like, where did that nickname pick up?
Well, to be honest, man, like the whole Sinatra theme and everything has kind of always been with me since I was younger because my mother really instilled that kind of classic music. And sorry about my voice, I just got off stage, swag. But I just love Sinatra. I love the elegance, just everything that he did, the grace about him, and that's something, an element in life that I really wanted to bring to hip hop. And just from the swag to the image, to the way he presents himself and represented pop music in his time, that's what I want to do with my own music. So, Young Sinatra, yeah, for sure.
And so for those of them who are unlucky enough to not see the show tonight, you talked about, Kill Bill inspiring you and the RZA and Wu-Tang, help pushing you towards rap. And I was wondering if you could just go in a little bit more into that, like basically what you said off stage, just so everyone can get to know Logic a little bit better.
Yeah, man. It's just like, with Wu-Tang, there's such a big inspiration, and basically what I said on stage was about how when I was 15 years old, I watched Kill Bill because I was really into animes and kung fu movies and all this stuff, and I found out that the soundtrack was produced by the RZA of WuTang Clan, which I didn't know, and I loved it, and I checked out the RZA, found WuTang Clan, loved what I heard. From there was introduced to Nas, was introduced to Big L, was introduced to Jay-Z, all these things. It just, opened up for me, and that's where it all started, and I'm glad I watched that movie. So yeah.
And I think for anyone who follows you on Twitter, it's pretty well known you're really into interacting with your fans, on stage, online, pretty much any media you can get to. And I was wondering, how humbling is it to have 20,000 people behind you at all times, knowing that they'll push your stuff wherever it needs to go.
I think it's great, man. And what's cool is in 6 months or a year, who knows where that number will be? You know what I mean? People will be watching this and be like, damn, he only had 20,000, when it's in the millions. And I think it's like you said, it's humbling and it's incredible to know that I'm telling my story. I'm creating music the way I want to, how I want to, and there are fans who enjoy it. From bringing the old school to the new school, from mainstream music to lyrical music, and forming it all into one sound, and for it to be accepted with a positive message, it's just a blessing, and it's truly incredible. And I do my best to reach out to the fans and talk to the fans. I've got thousands of Twitter followers and thousands of fans on Facebook, but that will turn into hundreds of thousands, and that will turn into millions. And I just want to take a second to say to all the fans out there that if you hit up my Facebook or you hit up my Twitter, and I don't reply, it's not because I purposely did it. It's because I literally have thousands and thousands and thousands of fans constantly hitting me up, and I just couldn't see it. So please know that I do care and love you all, equally and independently, every single one of you guys, and I appreciate everything. And that's not bullshit. Every single one of you truly matter, especially you watching this right now. Swag cook. Wow.
And just for the final question, what can we expect from Logic and the Rat Pack kind of collective in years to come? Because as you've it's pretty clear that you're exponentially growing, and just do you see any limitations? Do you see any where do you see yourself going, and how far can this do you see it going?
Incredible question. Thank you for that. It's limitless. I feel like you limit yourself. We're cutting mixtapes right now. Mixtapes will turn into albums. Albums will turn into Grammys. Grammys will turn into movie roles. Movie roles will turn into Oscars. Oscars will turn into multi-million-dollar non-profit organizations to help charities, and all these things. We just want positivity and peace and love, and that's all we're about at the end of the day, is a positive message and being able to live your dreams, man. But how can sky be the limit when there's footprints on the moon, man? It's limitless. And I'm so blessed to be where I am today, to come from nothing, from welfare and food stamps and just dirt poor, and now I can, you know what I'm saying, afford nice shit, and I'm surrounded with people that I love and my teammates, and it's incredible, man. So thank you for this.
Yeah, thanks Logic. Once again on Gag Order Radio.
Logic takeover, motherfuckers. I know, I'm just kidding.
Make sure you have his mixtape Young Sinatra, as well as the one previous, Young Broken Infamous. Follow him from now up until the rest of it, and thanks.
Wait, and follow me on Twitter at Logic301. I'm thirsty as shit. Logic301 on Twitter and Facebook.com/mindoflogic, and your mom's hot as shit. I was over last night, but don't. Oh shit, I was supposed to tell you that. My man. Swag.